My reflection is just titled, Why Have We Fasted, Lord, and You Did Not See Our Fast? Why have we fasted, Lord, and You didn't see our fast? The three main pillars of Lent, of course, as we know, is prayer and fasting and almsgiving. And today's first reading from the book of the prophet Isaiah teaches us about the kind of fasting that the Lord honors. In the reading, the Lord is speaking through the prophet Isaiah, says that if you fast, yet at the same time go on and mistreat your workers and underpay them, quarrel and gossip about others and fight other people, what kind of fast is that? And how do you expect me to honor your fast when all of this is going on in your life? The Lord then goes on to describe the kind of fast that he honors. And let your oppressed go free. Break every yoke. Share your bread with the hungry. Shelter the homeless and rest the poor. With such practices, you shall call on the Lord, and the Lord will answer. That you shall cry out to the Lord, and he will say, Here I am for you. When you change and start doing those kinds of things. The attitudes and the practices that have been described by God in this book of the prophet Isaiah are what are echoed in the Gospel of Matthew 25:31 that paints for us the scene of the last judgment. And it says, Then the king will say to those at his right hand, Come you that are blessed by my Father, inherit the kingdom that has been prepared for you from the foundation of the world. For I was hungry, and you gave me something to eat. I was thirsty, and you gave me something to drink. I was a stranger, and you welcomed me. I was naked, and you gave me some clothing. We live in a world full of paradoxes, as you know, where there is enough food for everyone, but only few people can be able to access it. And when they eat, they throw away so much of the food, yet there are people starving elsewhere. We also live in a world where some people have so much clothing that they can spend 5 years without wearing some of that clothing. Yet in some other places of the world, people barely have anything that they can be able to wear, to dress themselves with. And we also live in an age where there is so much financial wealth, yet people are tightly and heavily yoked with the debts by banks and colleges and credit card companies. And we also live in an age where a country like Rwanda, which is 94% Christian, yet in this 1994, the same Christians descended on each other, on their neighbors, and killed almost a million people. These are the paradoxes where people practice Christianity, yet at the same time, you see this kind of thing happening. It is that kind of incongruence between what we profess and what we practice that the Lord finds troubling. He finds that troubling. Today is a good day for us to ask ourselves, especially in this season of Lent, in what ways can I be more congruent in the faith that I profess and the practice of it in my everyday life? It is also a good day to ask ourselves, what can I do more to feed the hungry, to shelter the homeless, to clothe the naked, and to free those that are yoked in my heart? May the Lord give us the grace we need that this season of Lent will be a time of renewal for us. Amen.
Amen.